Hello and welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we are reviewing from Lightning Collection the Power Rangers Dino Fury Red Ranger. Now I just actually finished Dino Fury on Netflix, now we've got to wait for season 3. But yeah, I actually love it. I think it's a really good sort of reminiscence of Power Rangers, bringing the old to the new and references quite a lot of the past as well. So I thought, yeah, I'll go along and actually pick up these guys as well to go along with my Power Rangers. And at the moment it's only the red that's out there. Soon green will be hitting the shelves very soon. So yeah, looking pretty cool. We've got his sword, got his face up here. There's a few effects and some hands on the side here. Really like this artwork, but unfortunately we're going to be missing this as it changes over to all cardboard. Again, that picture carries on around on the side. On the back we've got a nice render there. Nothing else apart from old attention garbage down here. Again, that picture once there. And then back to the front. So I guess without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open. So here in his blister pack, looking pretty cool. We've actually got an extra hand up here. I didn't realise that. It kind of threw me having a red hand and a silver hand, but obviously it's alternative for his costume because obviously they're different on either side. How thick am I? Anyway, so we just pull this guy out and go through his few quick details that stick out. And yeah, I do really like these guys. I just like the look of the knights and the sort of like crossed with a sort of Power Ranger. Looks pretty cool. So I'm going to go away, put him through his poses, see what he can do, and we'll see you. Been away, we've taken his pictures, and yeah, really liking the figure, really like the show, and again it's just another addition to that Power Ranger shelf on there, to be honest with you. Doesn't feel as epic as the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, and actually the plastic as well feels slightly off. It doesn't feel as good quality, and I'll go through that through the review as well. So it's kind of knocked it down a little peg for me on this guy. So yeah, it comes with a few accessories here. So we've got like a punching fist where he's in the silver on that part there. It just feels a bit weird. It kind of feels a bit like it's like almost transparent in a way. It's got a weird kind of look to it, and especially in the red as well. Also, it looks very cheap, kind of almost again looks transparent. It just kind of feels a little bit more sort of, I don't know, just really cheapy plastic. This one's obviously done more in a sort of posture type of way, and obviously a punch in hand. These ones we've both got gripping, so he can actually hold his sword. Pretty cool. And that's also his other accessories. So with his accessory, yeah, as you can see, it holds into these kind of little side sheath that he has down on the side here, and pulling it out we can actually have a closer look. So with the actual sort of T-Rex mark on there, they all have the same swords in the show and don't have anything different, but the detail in there is really nice. That in rest of that eye in there, looking pretty cool. Down on the silver as well, quite nice. There's actually a red line up here that's missing from the actual paint applications there, so might have to add that in at a later date. And it also comes with one of these lighting effects that's very done quite nicely. You can actually put it in any way and just add it to the sword itself, so it's kind of like he's using some effect. Again, you don't have to use these on the swords, they're just kind of there, but they're great to actually use with any of your other kind of Black Series or Marvel Legends and stuff. It's quite nice to have these effects. It does come in handy at some points, and with that you can actually hold it in both hands, and the sword looks pretty cool. So we just open this one up here, and it can just slide it in just nicely. So yeah, all looking pretty dandy. And his last accessory that it comes with is obviously his removable head. So we can take off his helmet for now, and we can pop on top of this one here. It's not too bad, it's not a bad likeness in there. Still got the full articulation. You can look down and up on that bit, but not looking too bad. I kind of wish he had his antenna coming up here, but nonetheless it's there, but I probably would never use it. But popping that back on, we can go through his articulation. But also head left, he can go right, he can look down this far, he can look right back as well, so you can catch some airtime as he's coming down to take out some sort of like monster's arm. Butterfly joint comes right around, you can't get better than this, and it comes right to the front again, almost crossing over. We've got rotation at the upper arm here, we've got a double elbow joint, but there are pins and we have rotation at the wrist, and it's also on a hinge. This bit comes up a little bit too high, so you don't really get full sort of hinge pivot there, unfortunately. Diaphragm swivel left and right, you can crunch a little bit and crunch back, and then you can crunch more all the way down, and you can crunch all the way back as well, taking in all that movement. Leg wise, comes up this way, forward, back, upper thigh rotation. We've got a double knee as well, boot cut and a pivot and a rocker at the ankle. So great articulation in this guy. It's just a shame about the plastic. The red feels a lot cheaper than the other Red Ranger that I've got, which is the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. I'll just bring him in for the comparison now. And I don't know whether it's the paint work on there or not. It just feels slightly just, I don't know, it's a very odd feeling. It just feels a lot cheaper. Anyway, but it doesn't really take away from the figure. I just kind of wish that it didn't feel as cheap. At the helmet wise, we got the black gloss there in the helmet. I think it is a little bit funky here. I think I might have a little blotch, but it doesn't really show too much off camera. We've got the silver down on the bottom, and then the green eyes as well on the top. Down to the actual top, it's really crisp, really nice, no colour bleed. Silver's really metallic, and then obviously the red with the black zigzag. Nice gold parts on there, all detailed really well around on this side as well. I think these bits here are supposed to be a bit of a darker gunmetal, where he keeps his kind of like keys, and then we've got more details at the bottom of the boots. Lost my words there. So there we go. We can actually put him back on the shelf, and then we'll bring in some other figures to do some comparisons. So obviously we're going to bring in the red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger here. Who else we've got red that's sitting down here? We have Spider-Man from the Japanese one that we just reviewed the other day, and also why not bring in another red figure from the Marvel Legends line, Carnage. And yeah, looking pretty cool, looking great. Another good asset to the thing, and I can't wait to pick these ones up. They only just brought out the red, and I think the green's coming out soon, so I'm actually up to date with these guys. As they will be coming out, I will be picking them up. So thank you so much for commenting, watching the video. Comment down below what other Power Ranger lines you collecting. Are you only going to collect Mighty Morphin, or are you an SPD guy, or are you going to collect them all? Let me know in the comments down below. Follow me on Instagram where you see more pictures of these guys, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.